Annie has short range and Lux has long range something.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Isn't it? Wasn't that the game mode? There'd be a skull, and everybody else would have like a maul, and they would just like
Yeah,
swing it.
you had like a gravity hammer and a sword, and your job was to. The guy who got the ball, he lost the privilege to use his thing, but his job was to try and run into like the back of the enemy team's thing without getting smashed.
So what if like everybody is just a poppy with no cooldown on their ultimate?
I like, well, no, because they're supposed to kill you, not knock you away.
Oh,
You
true.
just got straight up smashed, but we have to. Sadly,
Now
have
we're
to
in
close
picks
this
and
page. Of
bans.
reminiscing. Yeah, get on this pick and ban.
Got a Gnar ban here. I think Rixalis is a pretty big Gnar player, so I think
Yeah,
both these tops like Gnar a lot.
Nar. Nar's been ever since Nar's been released. He's been a pretty decent staple in competitive play. He's never really been like. He's had moments where he's been really bad. Besides, he's been pretty decent throughout the whole time. He has a decent laning phase, and his team fight is immaculate.
Yeah, along with the fact that he can also get side lane pressure versus any tank later in the
Yeah.
game, and then he can still be a tank in team fights.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big upside for any team composition.
Mm-hmm. Of course, he does always have the downfall of trying to play around his rage bar, which people have gotten better at as he's been around the game longer, but still nonetheless still a great pick. Orianna banned away from Master Ari. He ravages kids with that in what are those
Yep.
things? In houses and in our circuit here, so standard ban. Malzahar, same thing, Master Ari special. Gragas ban, is that at Loker or Rexalis?
I think Loker, but I think Loker plays a lot of other champions. Pretty sure he's a big fan of Xin Zhao, Jarvan.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess their scouting showed that he's been playing a lot of Gragas lately.
But honestly, banning Gragas, like Gragas just doesn't seem like he's a ban-worthy champion. Like I've never felt like I lost a game because of a Gragas in this meta, like as of like a couple patches ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in this meta, no, but Gragas is just like such a good champion. Does everything that you want as a jungler and a tank. So he fits well with every team composition. You can never go wrong with it. So it's
You can't, but like
very hard to deal with sometimes. So I
understand.
understand the ban.
All right, Urgot gonna be banned away. Urgot is in fact busted with the new runes and masteries. If you didn't know, what the heck just happened to that counter? Anyway, Urgot's really busted with the new masteries. If you weren't aware, so good ban to take that away. But with that
So is
final
Yorick.
ban, yeah, Stripes is gonna lock in the Jarvan more than likely for Sir Longballs.
Yep, good flex pick too if they really want it. Denies Loker's comfort pick.
Maokai
Here's another flex pick.
and
The Ezreal.
Ezreal right here. Ezreal with Kleptomancy. So for those who haven't been paying too much attention to the recent patch, Ezreal is the highest win rate AD carry right now because Kleptomancy is one of the new runes slash masteries where basically when you cast an ability, it makes it if your next auto attack as a champion, you get some gold and you have a chance to like run their pockets for like a random item. And these random items can range from anything to like a health pot, a biscuit, a ward, a fortitude potion. There's a lot of different things.
Yeah, lots of free stats.
Yeah,
And it's very easy to use, so
because
really good champion.
Because for most champions, I'd have to cast my ability, then auto attack. But Ezreal's Q applies on hit effects and counts as an auto attack. So he fires off his Q and he hits you. It counts as firing the ability and getting the auto attack. So he just has to land Qs on you to get free stuff. Other team gonna try to combat that by getting themselves a nice tanky combination. I really like the Shen and the Terra.
Nice
together.
front line.
Yeah, that's
Will be good,
really strong.
especially late game, because Ezreal's not super strong late game, so these frontliners will be able to tank that Ezreal damage later. But this could also be in the jungle to Ezreal. Let's not throw that away just yet.
Oh gosh, Jungle Ezreal, I'm not ready for that meta again. Anivia going to be locked in. Interesting mid lane pick. Be picked up right there. Who is that just got banned? Sejuani?
Yep, Sejuani. So they're expecting this to be an Ezreal bot. So this might give the Royal Era an incentive to actually put Ezreal in the jungle if they're just going to ban a lot more junglers. But we'll see how this goes.
Three
Good
bans
Xayah ban.
three bans at the mid lane towards Master Ari, and then the Xayah ban taken away from Tenso at the last second. Xayah is somebody that can go toe to toe with Ezreal in lane, and she's also her ultimate. Having the invulnerability makes her one of the safer AD carries that we have in the game right now.
Yeah, really strong team fighting champion too. There's another jungle band, so let's see what how Royal Era adapts in this draft phase. And also, I think Master Ari's next best champion is Lux. I'm pretty sure Ari and Oriana are the two big champions that you want to take away from him, but from scouting him recently, like Lux is third as of a while ago. I haven't looked up lately, but you might see a Lux pick come through here.
Probably gonna be locked in. It's gonna look like Royal Air is trying to build himself a good front line as well with this Braum Maokai combination. Pretty good. Also, there's the Frail Yordi and Synergy. A lot of champions.
They're in the Christmas spirit. They got the Ice champions. There's a Tristana, so a good pick into Ezreal too. Will outscale, and generally will be safe in that lane.
Definitely.
Braum Ezreal's a pretty good combo if you want to go aggressive early.
Yeah, Ezreal has a real easy time getting the 4 stacks down for the Braum's passive and holding him in place. Especially if this Maokai ends up being in the jungle, I can see that setting up for some pretty nasty ganks. Victor gonna be taken, not the Lux we wanted to see.
Ooh.
Just the boring Victor. And Zach.
Okay. So crazy team fighting from both team comps here. As we go later into the game, I think we'll definitely have a favor Phantom Thieves. They'll just have a lot more damage later.
Yeah. But
I think the team comp on Royal Arrow will be tankier, but the extra damage output they can do is a bit more valuable going into hyper late game. Flayane is going heal. Might show that they're going to go with the Arn Sensor, so that'll boost Tristana's damage even more.
Victor will have a lot of the wave clear going into like the mid and late game, but
Yeah.
the thing is, I actually like Kyotso with this Anivia because he'll be able to match Victor's wave clear, and Victor hasn't been able to one-shot people for a while. Anivia can still hit a QE combo and wipe Tristana off the map, and she won't be able to rocket jump away in that combination frame, like with a lot of combos.
Yeah, I agree. Both champions, Victor and Anivia, have a ton of wave clear, so this game might get stalled out pretty hard.
CLG versus CLG EU Moscow 5. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gosh, the game was disgusting. Jungle matchup. I do like Jarvan as well. I like the Jarvan with the Victor because it can box somebody in and Victor can drop the ulti and just kind of have it sit on him. It makes it a lot easier for him to land his abilities as well since he has the Z targeting and the the cloud cluster pet thing that is his ultimate.
Yeah, excellent combo. And one thing to notice with the Phantom Thieves team composition, if you don't kill them instantly, they're gonna get that Taric ult down, they're gonna get Shen ulti down, and it'll be pretty hard for them to actually kill Phantom Thieves.
Sir Longballs, yeah.
A lot of sustained damage.
That dive buddy pairing is gonna be really nasty because if Sir Longballs is to catch anybody out and he goes on top of that person, Shen's gonna be ulting on top of him. We're gonna have the Taric ulti not far behind it, and we're gonna have a good about a 400, 500. No, it's 400, 800, 1200, correct for Shen scaling?
For the shield?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I haven't checked the numbers in a while.
It's gonna be a nasty shield on top of them, and then you burn through that, and then you have just straight up invulnerability with Taric. We're gonna have about a good 4 or so seconds where Sir Longballs is just not having his health bar burned through for a lot of these team fights if they can execute this properly. Victor is taking the cleanse in lane, which is something I actually do like against the Anivia because it allows him to try and get away if he gets hit by the if he gets hit by the Q or if Maokai tries to roam down and root him up. Only thing is, of course, he has to know how to execute the cleanse properly. Master Ari's been one of the people in this league who actually uses his cleanse properly when he does take it, so I don't have any doubt in him being able to use it, but
yeah, lots of crowd control from Royal Era, so cleanse is definitely a smart move. And we'll see a Tristana picking up the QSS, hopefully.
Oh my goodness.
Sometime in this game.
There are four, each one of everyone but Ezreal has a hard CC.
Yep.
And Zach and Maokai both have 2. No, Zach has 2. No, 3.
Got the knockup with his E, his ulti, and his Q's a slow into a knockup, so yeah.
3. Maokai has his root, his W, and his ulti. And his Q's a knock up, technically, isn't it? Or just like a knock to the
Yep,
side.
it's a short knock up.
So yeah,
if you're close to him, it's a knock up, but if you're not, it's a slow.
So that's 6, 9, 11. That is 11 hard CCs.
Yeah. That's more than 2 per champion right there. It's a little bit scary to play against, but Cleanse and Tarek and Shen, that'll help a lot with the carry surviving.
10, I miscounted, but still, that's a lot of hard CC that you're gonna have to deal with. This front line is gonna have definitely do a good job of trying to eat these things up or peel back for the carry. How do you see team fights playing out for these two teams? So standard team fight, you know, one team runs at it's not gonna be like a one team runs at the other type of thing. How do you think this works?
Yeah, I think the X factors here are going to be the supports. So they're going to have to keep their carries alive in these fights. If the Anivia gets hit by the Jarvan ulti and the knockup, and the Victor puts his laser in, the Brahm's going to have to show up and block all that damage. And the Tarek will have to be there in time to get the ulti properly timed and then heal him up back to full health. So we'll have to see the Jarvan, both the front lines will have to dive through and try to kill the carries. But there's a good amount of peel for both teams. So this will be interesting. We'll see the first carry to go down. We'll have to see how this happens. I think your screen resolution is too big.
Yeah, let me fix that right quick. Don't know how that happened. My apologies. Apologies to OGs for sacrificing my art. Anything odd you see with runes or masteries?
I don't think so, no. I think Ezreal's... Is that precision? I can't tell.
Ezreal, no, he has kleptomancy.
Oh, for the secondary tree. That's precision, right?
I think so. I still haven't learned how to recognize them all yet.
Yeah. I think precision is the second tree. Is the correct tree to go second. I like that. I don't know why you go domination on Braum for a Man Walrus. I'm not sure. Maybe for the zombie ward.
Maybe. I just don't think it's... I think people overvalue that zombie ward. I guess
I haven't seen it been used much lately, so I can't really tell.
This is good. On a support, I don't think it's good. In my opinion. I feel like if you're like a split pusher and 80 carry or something, it's kind of helpful. But I feel like on a support, the other things are just so much better.
But if you can kill a ward, then you'll get your own ward. It's not a bad bonus for clearing their vision.
See, that doesn't work in my solo queue games because I'm just too low ranked for people to actually ward.
Yeah.
Up here we go. Red team going strong right here, looking to get some
early
vision down. Or some
30 seconds until
invading is a kind of a dead thing nowadays. I think both teams are just going to exchange vision on the red buff side of the respective jungles, but invading is kind of dead with how quick everybody runs now.
Yeah, and you don't have to go for the kill, but you can just get knowledge of where they're all starting. So if you're making the first move there, you might get more knowledge than the opposing team. So,
but the thing is, both of these teams like here's my thing. So the ward red, for example, the ward red team has on red buff. What does that really give them? Like they know that. Hold on. Excuse me for a second.
Yep. Well, to answer the question that I think you're about to ask, it pretty much reduces. It gives the Royal Era a little bit more knowledge of where you're starting, but now they're starting on the ward, so interesting. They're gonna just let the enemy team know where they're starting for the most ideal start possible. Sack's gonna start blue. It's gonna make a lot of sense. He's gonna just want a hard farm for the first few levels. Not a super good early jungler, unlike the Jarvan. Jarvan is one of the best in the game at early ganking, so let's see where he goes first. Standard routes, no cheese. Both team comps really just want to have mid-game team fights anyways. I don't think any team is upset about this. one matchup we didn't talk about in the pregame really was Stripes versus Vixalis. These are two top laners who, going into the league, are pretty highly regarded as some of the best top laners to come out of the play-in tournament. So let's see who can get the advantage here. They're both playing tanks though, so their skill won't be demonstrated very highly in this particular matchup.
Yeah. Just kind of unstoppable force versus a movable object type of match. Unfortunately. Victor, is he out of mana? Did he just like his mana?
Yeah, he's got. Oh, is that the no? It's the mana flow band that he's got.
Ah, okay.
That mastery. Every minute you can cast a spell for no mana cost, and you'll get some mana back.
Oh, hold up, stun up right here by the bomb, and Tarek's gonna get in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, on the top side, Maokai having to flash away. The hairs of his chinny chin chin, he makes it out.
Oh, nobody goes down.
And nobody goes down. Summoner's being utilized. Tarek only having to utilize the heal actually.
Oh yeah, only the heal. So that was close though. Tarek was really close to dying.
Pretty
they
good.
do out sustain them in this lane, so the Tarek will eventually just heal back up.
Yeah, he has higher HP 5 than Braum does. I know that. Zach's sitting here.
Ooh,
They're trying to maybe bait the dive right here, and it's gonna work right here. Zach gonna throw out one hand, gonna throw out the other, gonna pull them together. They're not under tower taking damage. Jarvan's just gonna flash on over the Maokai, over to the Maokai, and he's doing his best to run. He doesn't have a red buff to slow him. He should be able to get away. He's gonna get the passive heal. Jarvan messing up his flag and drag. Big misplay right there. That's
yeah, he decides to go for the Q straight up instead of the combo, thinking it would kill him with the Q auto, but the Maokai auto giving him the heal let him survive that.
Yeah, all the abilities getting used right there in that dive. Letting Maokai.
And the key to that dive there by the Royal by the blue team is that they didn't tank the tower at all. So if they were under that turret, that was an easy double kill for Royal Era.
Yeah. I think blue team realized that. That's why they didn't like. I think they kind of knew a dive was coming, but they weren't exactly sure. That's why they just kind of backed off and didn't try and kill him under tower. They did get a decent amount of damage on the tower though, I believe. Oh no, they didn't. Okay.
Yeah, that was generally well played by both teams there.
Just unfortunate.
Knew their limits pretty well. And there's Zach on top of a ward, so
gonna kill it out.
Sort of long balls will know where the Zach is, and they should be careful of that mid lane gank.
Yeah. Zach's one of those champions that even if you see him, you're like, okay, he's over at, you know.
Yeah, you still disrespect it.
Yeah.
You know, still like hit you from across the river, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, 3,500 range elastic slingshot. Zach gonna go back, get his tractor's knife and boots. Really gonna try and be the utilitarian from that build path, it seems like.
Yeah, Kyoto is getting whittled down here in the mid lane, but he does have the teleport, so he's gonna want to try and push that wave out and then just teleport back in most likely. He's actually gonna get a little bit greedy. He's gonna just place a ward, so I guess he's gonna stay. I wonder what he's doing here, this Anivia.
Ping.
Just looping around? Okay.
Drop a ward right there. I like that
Not
ward.
bad.
It helps him if he pushes up the lane, because I feel like he's gonna
yeah, that was a good
start
word.
Pushing up the lane, it's gonna give him vision because Zach's more than likely gonna try and gank him there.
Yeah, it was an interesting path to get there though. He might have missed a minion XP off of that.
Yeah, because
I didn't know for sure. I think he was just worried about getting zoned up by Victor if he walked through that path. But yeah, now he's getting seriously zoned out. I think he should have recalled last wave.
Well, now he's gonna have to. He's gonna hope he gets enough mana to put down his glacial storm and clear off this wave, or he's gonna have to accept some EXP loss.
Yeah.
Because Victor.
So
has
he got
more
the
than enough mana
ultimate,
to push him.
and now he's definitely gonna recall here.
What's your opinion on this comment on Anivia? I just noticed that. Compared to Irie or Mana Flow Band.
I'm not sure what else you would go on besides Comet. Maybe Airy if you want more reliable damage, but if you're going to hit them with an ability, it's going to be either your ulti, which will slow them, or your Q, which will stun them. So it's you'll get a pretty good success rate on hitting your Comets.
Can't connect to chat. Oh, my phone feels bad, man. Rom.
But
Okay, they're going to go
careful.
real aggressive right here. Tristana going to jump forward. Try and land the stun. Is going to miss out. Jarvan now going to come forward with the Flag and Dragon. Get the autos. The Electro coming down onto Wordpack. They're going to make their way out of this pretty safely. And then Ezreal's going to steal a mana potion on the way out. Now Brom's actually going to have the stun go down. Jarvan.
There's Zach on the
his way
side.
out. Yeah, Zach's still over on the river looking to make some magic happen first team. Maybe get this first blood. Top lane, unstoppable force versus an immovable object. We just continue going.
Yeah, that was a good setup there by Faye on Thieves bottom lane, but just quite missed the Taric stun.
Yeah, it was
And
really
didn't,
unfortunate.
otherwise, it would have probably been a kill.
Still trading Tristana, putting Hurt down onto this Ezreal right here. He doesn't really trade back with her as well as she trades with him. And like
Yeah, nobody's bought yet on this bottom lane. Wardpack a little bit scared here. There's a Tristana can do a ton of damage with the ultimate.
Level
Just hit
6, yeah.
Braum is level 6 though, and Taric's not, so
They're not,
now he's 6.
Ezreal didn't really have the help for them to take advantage of that small window.
Yeah.
That's one of
Jarvan
those
taking the second blue. It's interesting.
not giving well because Victor has the mana band and he has the mana crystal and he went back and upgraded his hex core.
Oh, okay, he got the Hex Core upgrade. That's good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good for his mana costs. I like the mid laner helping out the jungler with his Scuttle Crab right there. Jarvan is 6. He can gank mid here with his ulti. But Zach is close by.
Kind of bluffing the gank right here. Both junglers are going to come in right here, sitting in the mid lane, waiting to help their help out their mid laner versus the opposing force. Now it looks like Zach wants to make his way to the top side, and Nivea putting down some wards. Everybody just in this mid lane, getting a lot of vision down, trying to keep their mid laners safe while also trying to aggress on the other mid laners. It's just going to kind of be, you know, a neutral zone game. Nothing really going on.
Yeah, Jarvan also went to go ward their blue, and their blue side jungle, so now they'll have all of that covered up.
Yep, like they're going to see Nivea walking over.
So nice trading there. The junglers pretty much just warded the opposite side of the map. Now
They're
there's the
going to call
jump in.
Zach out, and then there's the jump forward from Tristana. Not going to result in anything but a lot of damage on the Ezreal. Not going to be the flashing red health yet, but I think they do need to recall soon. They're both sitting on 2.8. Ezreal's sitting on 2.9k because of his kleptomancy. They both have a lot of gold though.
Yeah, neither bot lane willing to recall yet. Don't want to miss one wave if they recall at a bad time. So Ezreal is getting chunked down though. It's a big, he should be careful because he can't really clear the waves very
And
fast.
they're going to go forward again. Tristana just with this aggression. Grom trying to put down the passive, defend his 80 carry. Ezreal not really doing anything. Some sort of miscommunication going on. They know Zach's over the wall, so they're going to back it off. And I think they should push this wave and just recall.
They should definitely push in one more wave at least. But they know that Zach is there. The Zach, I think he just cleared a ward or he just placed that ward down there in the bush. But I don't think they have to fear Zach too much. They do have the Tristana jump. And there's Jarvan too, so they've got the protection to push that wave. So they should recall right now. The wave is hitting the turrets. This is the ideal time to recall. They really want to prioritize that gank by Jarvan coming in. Oh,
Zach's over the wall. Here we go. We might have a 3-on-3 battle for the ages. Zach gonna go forward. Tristana gonna jump out immediately. Now we're gonna have Taric being the one to get stunned up. A lot of damage coming down. Maokai's gonna be TPing. Shen is gonna ult onto the Jarvan. We're gonna have our first team fight breaking out right here. Taric ulti gonna come down. Perfect timing. Gonna keep everybody nice and safe, but nobody's dying from the red team either. Finally, Zach gonna have his blobs pop. He's gonna be the first person to go down. Now Tristana jumping forward. She's got the resets. We're gonna see a second person going down. And Nivea's gonna come down. Perfect stun. Gonna catch all 4 members, but it's not gonna result in any kills. A hell of a lot of flashes getting burned right here. Ezreal doesn't have the mana to really do much. He's gonna try and go forward and put some damage down, but it's not gonna work out. We're just gonna see the 1-for-0 in favor of the blue team. And Victor has lane priority in the mid lane. Oh, they're gonna try and start back up again. And Nivea's gonna get hit by this. The ulti right here, CC chain indeed. Flashing away, Ezreal's gonna get the kill, get the stun under tower. Shen's gonna go down. That's actually gonna be a 2-for-1. Worth like Earth right there for the red team. And Ezreal's still battling on. Everybody's so mana and health deprived. Zach's gonna go to the mid lane because Victor's been sitting here just pushing in, getting damage on this tower.
Oh man, what a crazy fight right there. Both teams really using all of their abilities in that one. The only difference there is Victor the whole time getting a lot of mid pressure, getting the turret to half HP. And at the end there, Stripes making the call to go for the flash taunt turns out to be a bad decision for them, as that resulted in, I believe, two people dying there, or just one more person. Either way, it was even, and then they went for that fight, and then ended up going negative the second trade. Wow, this whole turret.
So originally, originally blue team had won, and then they had got the 1-for-0 on Zac, and then they reinitiated the fight, and ended up being a 2-for-1 on the reinitiate, because Shen and Jarvan went down.
Yeah. So a pretty hiking call by Stripes there.
Ezreal with the straight up Triforce and tier on his first back.
Oh, 2 kills there, giving him a ton of extra gold. Tristana did get first blood, so.
But Tristana has components. Ezreal has real
in the bush. Sneaky Flayanays walking out of there. And Werepack is feeling pretty good right about now. That Triforce at 12 minutes.
Jesus Christ. This is
and
depressing,
the tier, so
top lane.
Getting the huge spike without sacrificing anything by buying that tier. How much gold was that? Is that 4,100 gold? 4,200?
There's a 700 gold difference between these 80 carries.
Yeah, that's the power of Kleptomancy right there.
Insane, especially when you get those sacks of gold, man. Like,
yeah, he had a couple. I know that for a fact.
I feel like honestly, this Kleptomancy item is gonna result like they're gonna have to change this because of Ezreal. It's kind of like how Spellvamp was removed because of Vladimir. This rep mastery is going to be changed solely because of Ezreal, because it's fine on everyone else. Like, I like it on Alawi, I like it on Alawi, but Ezreal's just busted.
Yeah, this is a mastery that's supposed to be like something that is, I guess, fun, not really supposed to be like OP on any character. But yeah, he's really bullying this lane right now. He did get a Fortitude potion, so he's getting extra AD from the Kleptomancy, because he got that potion, gives him like an extra 10 AD. Pretty good.
The biggest thing to me is like, I feel like blue team could have gotten the kills, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Blue team could have gotten a lot of kills earlier on in the lane, but Ezreal would just land a Q and you would get a biscuit, or you would get a health pot, and he could heal back up, and it let him sustain a lot harder than most AD carries would have.
And Tenso really should just recall right now. I don't know why he's staying in lane for so long. Maybe he's trusting that Taric sustain, but he's just getting bullied extremely hard.
Oh my god, Anivia bullying that guy under his tower, forcing out his flash, still holding on to that.
Bullied everywhere.
Keeping the pain going down. Anivia gonna force the back at his Victor, and then she's gonna recall herself, I think, actually. I think she could have went and cleared her Raptor camp, actually.
I don't like this. Tenso's wasting a lot of time here, but by not recalling, missing a good amount of XP too, because Ezreal's pressuring him really hard.
Well, thankfully Ezreal's clearing. He's not freezing the wave. It looks like he's pushing it each time too, so he doesn't actually miss out on maxi XP.
Ooh, Meatball fighting the top lane here. He's gonna kill that pink ward, not care about that tree. Another pink! Get it, Shed?
This is exact like... Alright, here we go.
Now.
Smack. This might get a little serious up here, folks.
Back on the pink.
Here we go. A lot of damage going down right here. Maokai does have
lose a lot of health either, so... It's a little fun trade there.
Maokai does have mana though. Shen has energy, so eventually Shen should win out in the long run. Ezreal might get caught out right here. Gonna come up the knockup, the stun, and then the ulti. This guy should go down the perfect CC chain. Ezreal doing everything he can. Braum dropped the ulti. Oh my goodness, this might help. And now Maokai comes in from behind with the kitty wave, doing what it can. Maokai knocks the people around. The Taric ulti doesn't really keep too many people. Zac gonna pull 2 people back. Tristana doesn't ever jump anymore, and she's gonna go down. Zac gonna flash behind, pull 3 people back with that ulti. Emo's coming in all around. Everyone's getting solo, but no one's dying. Tristana's finally going to have her jump come back up. And it looks like actually just nobody's going to die.
Oh man, that was spicy. Ezreal got CC'd for 6 seconds, and then Royal Arrow was like, we got that stun their 80 carry for 6 seconds. So Tenso gets stunned forever.
And
neither of them die, but Tenso's super low. Actually, he flashed, but the Zac still ulted him back in. So almost got punished there for that big mistake. And they are going to start Dragon here.
Infernal.
It is really important that these champions that don't scale very well Oh. Okay. The Master
He
Ari might
actually
be
is going to try and kill that over the
Does
wall.
he have his ulti?
He's going to get it. He's gonna
Wow,
get
the
it over
dragon
wall.
just killed him?
No,
And now
'cause
the egg's down too!
he got him because of the, what's that thing called? He got him because of the, you know, the Chaos Storm leaves behind the little thing?
Oh, the 10 HP smite on Sir Longballs.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I thought I cut out for a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're good.
Dragon's
There's a
gonna be
fight, though.
stolen
Werpack's
away
going
right
down.
here. Yeah, Werpack gonna be the first one to go down in this fight now. Blue
The
team
reset.
looking high and mighty. Reset. Gonna go into Maokai. Jarvan gonna have the knock up again soon. Instead, just gonna use straight up Q, get the damage. Tristana jumping forward again with the third reset. Now blue team's gonna look to pick up their second tower of the game to complement that dragon.
Yeah, so they get the Infernal Dragon, and they get all the kills, and another turret. And the mid tower went down at one point, too. Anivia's gonna look for a teleport here, but she has no
She's
egg.
gonna get
no,
dove.
She doesn't have flash, though.
She's
There's the
actually
star.
just getting dove right here. She's gonna try and take Jarvan down with her, but she's not the one taking tower right here. Nivea, you need to do everything you can. Zach coming in with the jump,
Oh,
and they're not gonna pull people two together. Tarek's gonna have to burn his flash right here. Loker gonna get the kill on the Sir Longballs. Loker getting taken lower and lower with every auto attack from Tristana, and now they're gonna look to come back. And blue team's actually gonna have to back off, not being able to get this tower because they underestimated the red team's, you know, ability to. They underestimated red team's ability. Tristana gonna get walled off right here. Nivea gonna try and delete her, missing the combination. Braum gonna throw out the Q, and it looks like Tarek's gonna have to pay the ultimate sacrifice for his AD carry. And Nivea going at. Oh my God, that's range right there. 1, 2.
We get a Tenso.
Stunned under tower. Tenso getting the
reset.
kill. Nivea can't get the
Nope.
E off.
That was a good trust there by Kyutsu and Loker, knowing that if he teleports, he will be there to help him. And then Nivea with the Route of Ages and the Haunting Guys and Merc Treads, that's a pretty tanky Nivea, even though she can do quite a bit of burst damage.
Oh yeah, that's nice right there. Victor having all 3 levels of his Hex Core upgraded. Good job.
That turret's gonna go down there. First turret of the game for Royal Era, and that's gonna put him in the gold lead almost.
Yeah, it's
Put
gonna
him
be
straight even.
butt even right here. Oh, there we go. They have a
Butt
20 gold
even.
lead.
And Tristana now 3-0-2, so close to Infinity Edge, I think. About 850 gold from IE. That'll be a huge spike.
Oh yeah, 2 item spike for Tristana. That's her bread and butter right there. And Nivea's soloing blue buff at this point in the game. Okay, so what's your
Another
opinion
pink ward.
on Roa versus Abyssal Mask on Anivia?
I
Because
don't know
remember,
too
it was a
much
thing
about
with
it, but-
Cassiopeia.
Yeah, I think he just wants more damage because he knows that their team doesn't really have a lot of it.
Okay.
They have 3 tanks with an Ezreal, so the extra damage from Roa will be pretty handy later. The turret goes down, but a fight's happening too.
So here we go. Yeah, they're gonna come from behind. Jarvan has the red buff. Tristana gonna jump. Jarvan now gonna put them in the ulti, try and jump out right here. Beautiful 3-man stun. Tarek's gonna drop the ulti, and they're gonna go forward right here. Zach gonna do everything he can to try and hold people alive, but it's not gonna matter because of the invulnerability.
Double
Tristana
jump.
with the double jump right there, gonna put the E down. Braum jumping to a minion, doing everything he can. And now in the mid lane, we have some serious trading going on. Victor just going hard onto this Anivia, and he's gonna end up taking her down. She has no egg, and she has no way to land abilities, it seems like. Unfortunate for her, Victor just running her down.
Yeah, and Werpack with a critical mistake there, hopping into the Tarek stun, and cost him his life and the rest of the team's life too. Anivia getting solo killed. This might result in 2 turrets as well as those kills. Huge gold swing.
Third tower looking pretty spicy right here. And maybe even a 4th tower.
Yeah, 3rd turret of the game, maybe 4th, but the Maokai ult will
Right here, gonna smack some
This
people around.
right
They're
now.
gonna try and start this up right here. Tristana with the stun on her is gonna get it down onto Braum, and it looks like blue team should be able to just make their getaway. Ezreal with this late call, question mark?
Yeah, it's a super late call. I don't agree with that at all. What's the point of a call after this point in the game? So, don't agree with that build. I think you just want to start building your Bork because their front line's so massive. But now he's going to die again, I think.
Is Ezreal forming a Victor? Holy cannoli. Well, Victor's just gonna farm the Ezreal. And that's
Master
a solo
Ari,
kill
get your
right
carry pants on here.
there. Real hard right here. They're gonna do everything they can to try and catch Victor, but he's just gonna Q and speed his way out.
Ooh, yep, he just kills Ezreal and then walks away. Braum and Zach can't really do anything to that guy. And I guess we're seeing some weakness of their composition is that they have 2 carries that they're not like hyper carries, and they have no other damage besides those champs. So really be like that sometimes.
Unfortunate. That's 4th tower of the game, right there.
Werepack is pretty farmed too. He's got 200 CS. He should be able to get his Borg relatively fast if he continues to farm well. But the Tristana will just be doing so much extra damage in these fights. Feel quite a bit safer. Victor will pose a lot more threat than the Jarvan will, than the Anivia and Zac on the other side. So.
Anivia, did she just get that tier? Okay, no, it's been fully stacked.
No, he's had it.
She's just waiting to upgrade it.
Yep, just completed the Leandries, so a bit of extra pen, a lot of extra frontline killing ability.
Gonna upgrade her Leandries. I like that, yeah.
Victor with the Lichbane saying, I'm gonna one-shot your carries.
Gonna get the taunt up onto Maokai. We're gonna have just, you know, tank wars again. Shen actually does do a decent amount of damage to him, though.
Yeah, Shen definitely is good winning out on these trades as well as winning out on the map pressure with his ulti. So
Maokai can't really compete. I really like the adaptive helm build from Shen. Really helps him deal with the Anivia ulti. But Shen, speaking of him just keeping this pressure down, someone else is going to have to come deal with him. And as soon as they see someone else, blue team should make the beeline for the Baron. They should have a pretty quick time killing it with the Tristana.
And the adaptive helm purchase is actually key, because like this is good versus every single champion on Royal Era. So I wouldn't be surprised if Taric goes it maybe, and the Jarvan goes it, especially because they're also all magic damage besides Ezreal, and Ezreal still does some magic damage. So very heavy on the side of magic damage on Royal Era. So pretty easy to build items around if you're Sir Longballs or Stripes.
Nivea gonna try and catch the Jarvan out right here. He might have to take the sacrifice unless Shen can put the ulti. Good timing right there, but that is gonna take that away, alleviate some pressure. But on the top side, the blue team bot lane pushing. And Nivea TP really clutch right. Wait. Okay, she canceled.
Canceled because they're gonna look for a mid lane push here, I think. But the Victor's there, just kill the wave instantly, so yeah, no hope in that.
Blue team split all the way up right here.
Kyoto might be caught though.
Red team might end up getting messed up.
So Longball's deciding not to take the combo there on that Victor, but here comes Shen.
Yeah, Tristana gonna jump forward right here. She is the front line, gonna get the Anivia egg pop. Anivia should go down right here. The TP coming in from Maokai. The ulti coming down for Taric right here. Is gonna go across 3 people right here. Tristana's still so far back and so safe. Zac pulling him into the tower. We're gonna see, can that do something? Ezreal's still in the back line, almost at completely full health. No one can really touch him. Anivia surviving somehow. Maokai with some great tanking. And here we go, we're going to have the jungler going right back in. Loker going to end up getting his passive pop. Shen with the flash taunt, going to miss the Ezreal, but he's going to get the tank in the mid laner. Now Ezreal's solo, Loker's going to go down, and everyone on the red team is flashing red, clenching low health bars right here. Gonna have to
the amount of damage. The amount of damage these carries are doing on Phantom Thieves is just so much more than what Royal Era is doing. Oh, look at that.
Get caught right here.
That aggressive play.
Oh my god.
The Triumph Mastery from Werepack saves his life right there. He would have died without it. And good thing they killed Tristana there, because otherwise Werepack would have gone down for the 4th time.
Yeah, oh
a bit too aggressive there by Tenso, so that was interesting. He's feeling himself a little bit here.
Brother
knows that he's really strong, but he still won't survive that Anivia burst, that's for sure.
Brother Tenso.
Brother Tenso, you're making it too obvious, my friend.
He's gonna get his 3rd item right here, the rapid fire cannon. Jarvan's gonna
pick up
double Knight's Vow, so this right here just says, this even goes along with this, you know, strong front line. It just makes the stronger front line even stronger, because it's just like, my carry, I am giving you everything. You must lead me to victory.
Yeah, this is the Master Ari and Tenso show. They're gonna be just killing everybody, and the front line is just gonna say, hey, you guys just remember me when you're famous, because
Master Ari is level 16. What?
Yeah, hella
he is
farm.
6 levels higher than his support,
and 4 levels higher than that Ezreal. That feels bad, man. But there's Zac jumping in.
That is insane in the membrane.
Yeah, Master Ari knows how to carry these games. You just let him farm for 20 minutes. He's gonna pop off.
Surprise, surprise! When you're above 10 CS a minute, you do a lot of damage.
Yeah, very impressive too. He hasn't had to roam too much though, because in most of these fights he's normally just shoving mid. Like when the time Anivia TP'd bot, he just took 4 waves by himself. That'll help him a lot with staying ahead in levels.
I think that was the right call by them because they realized they're like, you know what? By the time Victor gets, they figured. I don't think they planned on reinitiating, but until Stripes looking for teams saw the opportunity. So the idea was, you know what? Anivia's already down here halfway through the fight. By the time you walk here, the fight will definitely be over. Just push mid lane. And then
and that secondary engage by Stripes wasn't a terrible call, but it was just not the optimal call.
Yeah.
Which is
great in idea, poor in execution.
Yeah.
Cannon fodder.
It's a good thought though. Shen here building the Tiamat. I don't know. I think he's gonna finish that Titanic Hydra soon. That'll make it very hard for him to be dealt with in the side lane.
It's going to let him clear the waves better, and it's also going to mean he can bully Maokai a little more. But Maokai, I think, is accepted he'll get bullied. Maokai's main focus is on the team fights, keeping Ezreal alive, which he's done, or Ezreal and Anivia alive, which he's done a pretty good job. That last fight, Anivia got her egg popped real early, and he did a really good job, you know, staying on top of her, being a distraction, and letting her get back up.
Yeah, Master Ari finishes death cap now, so if he gets close to that to wear pack, he's gonna go down very, very quickly.
551 AP, 28 minutes in.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to see him die just to a laser and a Q.
Okay, Loker just
as he chunks out Loker for 60% of his health with his W and Q, or E and Q. I think Fam Thieves can just start the Baron. They can dictate this entire game if they really want to. That Victor is so fed that the Victor and the Tristana, they're both so fed that if they have to come to you, that's the best position possible for a carry to do as much damage as possible. Is if they have to run towards you.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, there's a stun on the Braum.
The stun right here. They might look for something. They're gonna jump away.
Yeah, and they also have the Shen, so the Shen can come in before the Maokai can. So I think it would be a pretty good play there if Phantom Thieves were to just start the Baron and bait them in. I guess they're being persuaded or dissuaded by the Zac with really long range steal potential. So let's see how this goes.
But the thing is, Victor can just zone. Victor can zone more than one person, honestly, with how much damage he's doing.
Yeah, he can take out 2 people. For sure.
You have Victor on one side. This is what I see. You just need Jarvan Tristana, honestly, to do a Baron. Like,
yeah, Tarek too, probably.
I don't even think you need Tarek. I think as long as Tarek's nearby and his Bastion is still there and he can still heal, he's fine. Yeah. Because Tarek can zone from one side, Victor can zone from the other. They can do like a V, kind of like I'm doing it with my hands like you guys can see, but he could do some sort of B move and block him off.
And RYL Era gonna get flanked by the Shen here. Tristana.
Victor on the top side, just pushing, getting a tower right here. Red team needs to make a decision, but blue team's honestly just running them around, making them indecisive right here. Red team's finally gonna make the call. They're gonna go under Tristana, gonna get the knockup. She's gonna try and flash away. Rocket jump. Warpack's gonna get the kill in the air. Now the question is, what else can Red team get? Maokai is trying to defend Victor on the top side, but Victor's just going to be able to push him in and bully him. Red team's going to look to try and start this Mountain Dragon. It's something they can look forward to. Something to give them some straws to grasp at, try and get themselves footing in this game. Shen over the wall is going to try and go into the Navy. Going to miss the taunt. Real crucial miss. Now Braum's going to go forward off of the Dragon. He's going to try and put some damage down onto this Shen, and it's not going to work out. Instead, everyone's just going to disengage, and we're going to have them come up positive on this Mountain.
Yeah, huge misplay there by Tenso. Not buffering the Zac hop with his jump, nor ulting away the opposing team, so costing his life there, and he still used both of his summoners too.
1-5-1 feels bad, man. Oh wait, no, I'm looking.
Poor Zac. But yeah, Tristana there with that big misplay.
Yeah.
The Zac there is pretty squishy for a Zac at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Does have the locket to support his team. So does the Braum. They really don't want to get bursted down by the Victor.
Everybody's so about. Well, I really hope they're using these lockets optimally because even though they're different people, the shields don't stack. Oh, here we go. Gonna bring that ass here. Never mind. Zac's gonna get his passive pop more than likely. They're gonna try and go right here. The stun gonna go forward, stop any sort of pursuit, and the TP to the blob is gonna happen by Anivia. That was more so just to try and keep him alive.
Yeah, smart TP there because the Victor left his ulti on top of the Zac blobs and called Cute to the rescue there to teleport on top of them.
But that's
Interesting
gonna take
Zach play there. He flashed with his Q on him, thinking that maybe he'd knock him up, but that doesn't work like that. So he has to get 2 targets to get the knockups.
It wouldn't be fun League of Legends if he could just knock you up that easily.
Yeah, that'd be Zach would be a very fun champion to play against. But Master Ari might be getting caught
He
here.
feels bad, man, with these walls. Gonna burn out the cleanse, but hold up. Shen gonna clear this ward, be on some sort of flank on the side. Look to create some pressure.
Zach is recalling here, and I think they know that. I think that word sees him, so I want to see Phantom Thieves start the Baron and force him to come to them.
Rapido, Jarvan.
They're not doing it.
Why not? Is the question.
They need to have Jarvan engage, or they have to start the Baron, because they have the setup. They have the Shen with the ultimate ready to split push, but there's the engage.
Here we go. Tarek gonna look to start something. Braum gonna back off, and the wall's gonna just hold Tarek, and he's gonna burn his flash to get over it. And looks like nothing's gonna happen. Victor's gonna be cutting back. We're gonna have the 2 Qs. It might finally be a fight that they needed. Jarvan's gonna go onto this Braum right here, and here's the fight indeed. Shen gonna be ulting in. He's gonna get interrupted by the Maokai. Maokai can't TP in. This is just gonna be a 4v4. The Victor ulti chasing them down. Anivia not being able to land anything onto somebody to try and put some damage down. And here in the top, or here in the bottom lane, the top laners just smacking each other around. And blue team not able to get a successful fight off, but they already get some people low. And with these recalls, they should be able to go for the Baron.
Yeah, that was a sloppy fight. Both teams really, I guess RYL Era won that trade there since... Oh, Baron's being started, just kidding. Master Ari has very little mana. There is a honey fruit plant available for him, and a blue buff, so he'll get that, and then he'll regroup with the team.
Stun missing, that would have been huge otherwise. I feel like keeping Anivia alive actually is a big thing in what's keeping them from doing this, because, you know...
Oh yeah, it's huge. Massive.
Anivia in that pit putting the wall down and forcing you to stand in her Glacial Storm for like 4 or 5 seconds. Ezreal
poking out with his Qs, so they just gotta pull the trigger immediately. They can't hesitate at all with these engages here for Phantom Thieves.
Honestly, I feel like killing Anivia is a bigger thing than trying to kill Zac if you want to get this Baron done.
Yeah, I think so too. So much extra pressure added, so much zone control.
Because yeah, Zac's the jungler, he has Smite, but Anivia has, you know, the best CC there is, Death, available to her.
Yeah.
Like,
and Werepack, he's looking pretty strong right now. He has the last Whisper completed. I would have liked to see a Mortal Reminder because of how much healing Tarek will do, but it is a good purchase because of how many tanks they have, and how much extra damage they'll do regardless. But look at this, look how much damage he's doing to Shen here.
With the red buff too, yeah.
He's gonna go down. Nope, not quite. The taunt barely gets him out, but wow. That's like a 10% of his health for every auto attack.
Trying to say my boy Ezreal doesn't got late game.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until Shen buys armor. Cause he ain't got none. And actually, the only armor in this game right now is the Knight's Vow is coming through, but there's so much MR or magic damage from RYL Era that it makes sense that they're not buying a lot of armor. So they have to focus this Ezreal. He has no cleanse, no QSS, no Mikhail's available to him. So if he gets hit by a single CC, then they gotta try and kill him as fast as possible.
Neither team actually, neither AD carry hitting anything. Like, just because you have a jump Tristana doesn't mean you can't get hit by a CC.
Yeah.
As we've seen from your unfortunate 2 deaths, even though one of them was.
Did they actually have either? Has Jarvan used his Knight's Vow yet on anybody? I don't think so. Yeah, Jarvan's got to use his Knight's Vow on Victor there. I think he just hasn't done it yet.
Tristana jump burned.
This Ezreal is playing really aggressively now. He's at a strong point. So is Tristana. I think right now, RYL Era is making the first moves, which is
he does more damage,
benefiting them greatly. And here is the Baron start from RYL Era, something that Phantom Thieves did not do for the last 10 minutes.
Stun, this might be big right here. Gonna get a lot of damage down on the Jarvan, and Nivea gonna have to play this really carefully. The Maokai ulti going for the zone right here. Gonna catch him up right there. Now we're gonna have Zac reinitiating this fight right here. Gonna have the ulti getting caught from Terra. Jarvan's already dead right here. It's only gonna get 2 people with the ulti. The knockup's gonna come through for the Braum right here. Ezreal over the wall, putting damage down so safely. Master Ari on the backside getting the kill, and now he's gonna collapse in. Taunt coming in. Tenzo's gonna get the kill onto Werepack, and this is gonna be huge now. Blue team's gonna look to go forward. The game gets stunned onto our boy Maokai, and now Tristana is jumping forward, doing everything she can to keep this fight going. Taunt again onto Rosellas right there. Stun is gonna just keep going forward, and it looks like that's just gonna be a 2 for 0. Now they should Elder. Looks like the call is gonna be Elder instead. Actually,
I guess they're going for Elder Dragon. No no jungler on either side. Interesting team fight there. Tenso somehow killed Werepack. Werepack, I guess, getting all of his damage blocked by Flayanaze and the Terragol. So, I want to see that fight again because I want to see how Werepack died so easily.
They definitely could have finished that Baron, I feel like.
Yeah, they could have taken Baron, but I guess they wanted to take the Infernal Dragon because with the Baron buff, you don't really have a super good. It doesn't make your Infernal Dragon much better, but if you have Infernal Dragon, if you have Elder Dragon, then it'll be much harder for the enemy team to actually contest Baron.
Oh no, I'm talking about red team when they peeled off of it when they did. I feel like they could have finished it first.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, it's possible too. QSS finally picked up by Tristana. That'll help with getting hit by any CC. Ezreal does not have that. I hope that Vamp Scepter is going to go into Mercurial for him because if you get Terraxon, you're dead. So, but in an ideal world, you're not going to get Terraxon. So he might go Bloodthirster. We'll have to see.
I really would not like him getting a Bloodthirster. You're 100% right. He needs that Merc Scimitar because in an ideal world, League of Legends
extra match resist too for the victor always helps.
League of Legends isn't a game about the ideal scenario. You got to think what's the most common scenario. You're more than likely going to get hit by one of these 7,000 forms of CC that the blue team has.
There's the Shen utilizing that split push pressure. Master Ari is very prone to flanking and split pushing without teleport. That might be something that they could get punished with eventually this season, or in this game too. Because if they're just grouped as 4, I think if the Jarvan engages on those 4 from RYL era, I think that's a pretty easy team fight win. And there's Master Ari getting caught out, has the cleanse available. They're just going to walk away, and I think they're going to start Baron now. Shen's finally hit the turret. Hit the inhibitor turret with his minion wave.
Blue team finally
starting it.
Gonna start it right here with their Elder Dragon, and they know they have the extra damage. The wards over the wall don't give them any vision. Zach is just gonna have to do this like he's in the hood. Gonna charge up a slingshot, gonna go for the drive-in, and he's not gonna get it right here. And now he's in the pit by himself, no team to keep him back. He's gonna jump over the wall and pull him over.
No.
Master Ari going on the rampage. Now blue team's gonna start this fight, and they're slaughtering the red team. Ezreal's gonna go down, and Tristana jumping over. They're gonna pop the egg, and Nivea's down. The red buff. The red buff Flayanaze right here might just take down Loker solo.
Uh-oh, red buff's gonna take him down. That's it. There's the Baron and 4 kills.
This might just... This is gonna be intense right here.
This should be at the end of the first game if they push through top lane.
I don't think they have time to end.
You got 27 seconds on Werepack, 35 seconds on Q2.
Actually, no, Tristan does a lot of damage, and I'd be able to get this right.
No wave clear. So it's a long grind from Thieves, but they get the win in the end in 40 minutes. That's going to be game 1.
GG's being called out. Victory across our screen. Good job by Phantom Thieves taking the first game for themselves.
Yeah, they definitely could have done things better, like starting the Baron up a lot sooner and forcing fights around there, but the end result was relatively clean win, but definitely slow.
It was just safe.
Yeah. Very, very safe.
Which isn't really bad, but we want to see blood slaughter, you know.
Yeah, we want to see 60 kills.
Matter of fact, if you don't have a 60 kill game before the end of the season, you're automatically banned from next season of Prophecy Cup. We're calling that rule now.
I'll have to tell my team to go for their kills in 1 week.
Now it doesn't have to be your team. Your team can't just run it down mid 60 times if that's what you got to do.